Happy Friday, everyone! I can't believe we made it to the end of the week. It's been such a hectic week for me. I don't know if you saw my post from yesterday, but 5-year plan, I'm just trying to get to Friday. We made it! Made it to Friday. My name is Lori Parks. If you are joining me live and you see that little red box up there, be sure to say hi as you hop on. I am heading out to meet up with some, hey Nicola, how are you? Happy Friday. How's your day going? I am going to meet up with some friends tonight, and so I thought I'd hop on and do a quick fun look using some of our liquid shadows because they're amazing. They're super easy to use. You can use one, you can use multiples. It's completely up to you. I think I'm going to go with 3 different ones today. My friend Christy kind of sent me a look to try out today, and it goes with my pink top, so I thought I would give it a whirl. Give it a go. Just adjust my mirror to the side. Gonna pop a little bit of primer on before we get started. Gonna put some eye primer on. You may not need it with the liquid eyeshadow, but I feel like if you go to the trouble of putting on makeup on your face, you should put primer on. It just helps it to hold in place and not go anywhere. And it gives me an excuse to clean my brushes when my primer sets, because I haven't cleaned them. I didn't clean them. I wore makeup yesterday. I didn't clean them yesterday. Yesterday I did a fun kind of bold 80s look. My friend Roz had done a color combination that I really liked and I wanted to try it out, and I'm a child of the 80s. I guess it means I like bold and bright. I don't want that one yet. I don't want to put setting spray on my brush. I'm going to give my brushes a quick clean. And you don't have to necessarily use eye brushes with the liquid shadows because they come with their own handy dandy brush. But I like to use a couple, and I'm going to use, I think, 3 different colors today, and I'm going to blend them. And I always feel like blending works better with a brush. So I'm just going to give my little cream shadow brush a quick clean. Because it's important to clean your brushes, especially if you're using them on your face. Always put your spray onto whatever you're getting the, look at all that coming off, I'm just using tissue paper. That way you can use kind of the other side if it soaks through. And your brushes, by keeping those clean, you're helping to kind of prevent any buildup on your brushes, get any yucky bacteria on your face, which you also want to avoid. My face is feeling super smooth this morning. I went to yoga, had a big sweat out. It was hot yoga. I mean, look at all that coming off. I'm going to do one more spray just to make sure it's really clean. I haven't cleaned this brush probably all week, so it's good to give it a good clean. Went to hot yoga, sweated it all out, and then came home and did an exfoliating mask in the shower. That's what's great about the mask. You can kind of do them in the comfort of your own home. I like to do mine in the shower sometimes because then you can just wipe it off. Pretty clean there. Just gonna give it one more. There we go. And what's great about this brush cleaner is that I can use the brushes right away. So I don't have to wash them and hang them and dry them overnight. They're ready to go. It's not a water-based spray, so you can do that. I mean, look at all that came off my brush. So clean your brushes. If you're gonna use them, keep them clean. It just helps to prevent any sort of acne or breakout on your face as well. I managed to get a refill on my brush cleaner for free at the end of last month. I earned an incentive. I got our Uplift Serum, which is amazing for fine lines, and I got our brush cleaner. It came to close to $100 or 75 pounds. I love getting free makeup. If you're interested in getting some free makeup, let me know. I can hook you up. One of the main reasons I kind of signed up is for a great deal on skincare makeup, because I just didn't want to pay for, over the wall. I wanted to get the best deal possible, and I want to give you guys the best deal possible as well. So I'm just going to move some stuff out of the way. So today we are going to use these 3 liquid shadows. Can you read backwards? So Reverent, I can't. Ornate and Businesslike. So I'm going to start off with the Ornate. So my friend Christy sent me this kind of pretty pink look because I have an event coming up soon, and she kind of suggested this, and so I thought I'd give it a try today. We trial it. And it goes well with my pink top, hopefully, we'll see. So this Ornate is kind of like a pretty golden color. So it'd be great for an everyday just by on its own. If you have blue eyes, it's gonna really make your eyes pop. It's just a fun golden color. And kind of coming into spring where I feel like everybody awakens again from their winter hibernation. This is kind of a fun spring to summertime color, I think. And as I said, these liquid shadows are great because you can wear them on their own with one color. They come with a brush, or you can kind of mix and match depending on how easy you want to make it. So I'm just putting this kind of up into my crease in that outer corner. And it's gonna look a bit crazy for a minute because I'm not gonna blend them out right away. I'm just gonna get the color on and then we'll blend. I'm gonna bring that down just a little to match, kind of match the eyes. They don't have to match completely, but I like them too. So that's Ornate. This is Businesslike, which is the pretty kind of pink color. I forget how it's described, but to me it's kind of like a pretty pale pink. But like grown-up pink, not like little girl pink, but like a grown-up pink. So I'm gonna put this Businesslike all over my lid, kind of to that outer corner where I did. It's gonna, again, look a bit crazy until I blend it for a moment. And again, just kind of pressing that in and all over. And this has a little bit of shimmer to it. A lot of the liquid shadows have it, which I really like. Love a bit of shimmer. And finally, the Reverent color. So this is the champagne color. This is probably one of the more popular shades. It's sold out in the UK already. So if you want to grab it, let me know. And I'm just gonna put that on that inner corner for a little bit of highlight. And then we're gonna come in with the cream shadow brush and try and bring these colors together. Let's see if we can do it. I guess I just don't wanna blend the colors together with the brushes that come with it. So I've grabbed my cream shadow one. So I like to blend from kind of lightest to darkest. So I'm going to blend that Reverent into the Businesslike first on both sides, kind of just have a transition there. So kind of going from that champagne to that pink color, but still kind of getting that brightness in the inner corner. And then I'm going to bring that out, that Businesslike color out into that Ornate color and soften that out and bring that in as well to bring those colors together. And by doing that, it's kind of giving that, it's bringing that golden color more to a pink hue. So it's not quite as bold as it was by blending those together, but I kind of wanted the pink to come more through. I may put a little bit more on this eye because I think I didn't put quite enough. And it just softens that golden color as well. It brings the color together. That's what it's great. You can just add a little bit more. Start off with a little blend, see what you like, and then bring it together. And that way we're kind of going from light to dark on the eye as well. I think I like it. Just deciding if I want to put, and if you go a little bit too far, just take your finger. You can clean it up really easily. These liquid shadows are super forgiving. That's why I like them too. So they're great for kind of beginners or non-makeup artists like me. And I think I'm just gonna add just a little slight more pink here, and then we're good to go. I'm gonna bring this over to a little bit more, kind of try and match my eyes. They don't always have to be matching. I like to make them look matched and balanced, but there we go. Kind of a pretty pink, really bold in the inner eye, and then bringing it out to a darker color in the crease with that Ornate. So let's finish off the lids with our lashes. I'm going to use my lash primer. Just like we primed our face, you want to give your lashes a good prime with this. This helps prevent any breakages. Just makes your lashes look and feel their best. And it gives it a little bit of a white hue to it, because it's kind of a white color. You could wear this on your own, on its own, to a fun ice cream party, I guess. But otherwise, you're gonna top it with a mascara. Since I'm heading out tonight, I figured I'd go with my 4D, which I have warming. One of my tips of mascara application to make your lashes look and feel their best, besides using a lash primer, is to use a lash serum, and then also to warm up your mascara. It's just gonna glide on better. So I put mine next to my body before I apply it. There we go. Lashes are primed. I'm gonna grab my mascara. I'm using the 4D today. Isn't this case pretty? I love all the packaging. It's really nice, solid, secure, as well as a great product. So go ahead and put that on. Yeah, I think today I should have tried red maybe, but I wasn't wearing red. I think it's National Heart Day. I think I saw one of my friends posting about that, but hopefully pink is close enough to red. And it's getting close to Valentine's Day. It's just a week away. It's kind of fun to play around with those hues of pink and red. Just wiggling and rolling my mascara on. There we go. Spot the difference. It's crazy how mascara can quickly transform your eye. I think it makes such a difference even beyond just eyeshadow. So for those days that you don't have time for eyeshadow, just grab your concealer or a skin color, a skin tone color for you, and put it around your eye to kind of neutralize, and then just pop on your mascara. It's going to make your eyes look bigger, make them look more open, and just add a little bit of dimension to them, just a little bit of mascara. And what's great about ours as well is you can build with them. So you can put one coat on, I may pop another coat on before I head out. I'm really liking those eyes. Thanks so much, Christy, for that kind of suggestion of those colors. I really like those. All right, trying not to knock stuff down. All right, gonna grab my foundation. I'm sticking with the stick foundation today. It just gives, I want a little bit more coverage since I'm heading out. And it gives great coverage, really good kind of moisturizing into my skin. It can be dry in winter, look a bit tiger stripey for the moment. And let's come in with our clean kabuki brush and we will rub everything in. Just blend. And it's just taking that redness and that unevenness out of my skin. I can also kind of tidy up around the eyes where I went a little bit outside the lines today. So do your eye makeup first. It just means that you can clean up, sharpen up around those edges. One of these days I'm gonna forget one of my little stripes. I know I am. This is the color Lace and the stick foundation. If you need help color matching, let me know. I have great tools for it these days. Technology does wonders. Can also even try on any of the eyeshadows or lipsticks before you grab them in my beauty guide. So just let me know if that's something you want to do. So let's see, the colors we've used today. I think I'm going to come back to Businesslike, and just to add a little bit of color back to my face, I'm going to use this as a blusher. So I'm going to take Businesslike, I'm just going to give myself a few little dots, kind of in the apples of my eye, not the apples of my eye, the apples of my cheek. And I'm just going to come in with my finger and just rub those in, kind of where you would put blush anyway, to kind of smile and then rub up and around. And that just adds a little bit color back to my face, gives it a more of a natural look because your face won't be all one shade. That kind of just adds that back in. Right, let's do brows. And then I'm gonna do a highlight, which is, it's like a domino. I have like things stacked up everywhere and like everything's crashing down on my little sink. I'm gonna grab my brow pencil and we'll do our brows, and I'm gonna highlight with that Reverent color as well. Just like I use the Businesslike for blush, you can use the Reverent color as a highlighter. You could probably even maybe use the Ornate for a little bit of contouring, just depending on your skin tone. But I'm just gonna stick with the Reverent today. Look at that brow. Brows, lashes, and lips, they make all the difference to your face. I mean, just lifting my face. I'm just gonna add a little bit more in here. I'll do the other side, see if it's gonna behave today. The Wicked Stepsister side. So with brows, you wanna make sure your brow kind of starts here, it arches through the midpoint, and it finishes off at an angle there. And make sure if you go to get your brows waxed that you're doing your brows before you go. That way the person waxing your brows can tell how you like them and you don't end up with the brows that they like as opposed to you like. And then I just like to blend mine out with my spoolie side. I always get sad when I get the last click on the brow liner. This is one thing I always keep in stock for me, because you can't tell. That's the one thing. They need to have like a little thing where you can read when it's getting close in, because when you get that last click, you're like, oh. So, yeah, brow liner. Who knew? Who knew? So I'm going to come back to my Reverent, which I've got on the inner corner of my eye today. And I'm going to take just the tiniest little bit of this. I'm going to wipe everything off and just put a little dot like right in here and right in here, right underneath the arch of my brow. I've done that, and then I'm going to come with my finger and then just blend that out. That just gives it a little lift, little natural lift to your eye by kind of adding a highlight underneath your brow. How pretty is that? Hey Leah, how are you? Happy Friday. I'm playing around with my liquid shadows today. My friend Christy kind of suggested a look, and I've tried to recreate it with these three pretty colors. I've got Reverent, Ornate, and Businesslike, which I've also used on my cheeks, and I've used Reverent just now for the highlight. So I'm going to set everything in place, and I'm going to finish off with my lips. I'm going to use my setting spray today. It's quick, it's easy. Just give it a little shake, and then an X over your face. And maybe a little bit more if you missed. Between this and the primer, this is going to help your makeup hold in place all day. You can use setting spray, you can use setting powder, you can use finishing powder. It's really your personal preference. I just went for ease for me today and did the spray. If you're more oily, you're going to want to use the powder. And if you want a little bit of more SPF coverage, use the SPF finishing powder on top. So, lips. I am going to use... Everything is rolling. It's like dominoes today. I'm going to use the color Loaded, but my Loaded lipstick, it had a bit of an accident. But this little cool lip brush, if I can get it the right way. Isn't that cool? Hi. Hello. Easily entertained lip brush. Can revitalize my lipstick, which has seen better days. So I'm just going to take, let's see, it's a bit sad. I'm going to take my lip brush and just use this to put my lipstick on. And this is a really pretty mauve pink color that I thought would go well with the top and the lips, or sorry, the eyes. There we go. What do we think? From like hot mess to ready to hang out with some friends tonight in no time flat. So that's it. That's me for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's been so fun to hang out with you all on a Friday. I hope that you've made it to Friday successfully, that you've got some fun plans for this weekend. As I said, we've got a great little bundle of two. You can pick any two of the liquid shadows. And a few other things this month. I have used Reverent, Businesslike. I should put these in the order of my eye. So Reverent on the inner corner, Businesslike, and then Ornate on the outside. I've also used the Reverent as a highlighter and the Businesslike as a little bit of blush. So really versatile, really fun. In fact, we could probably even use the Reverent like we did earlier in the week for an ombre lip look. All right, well, I think that's it for me for today. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their Friday. As always, if you've got any questions about anything, let me know, and I will see everyone soon. Take care.